We intend to bring heaven on earth. Right, Zeus? Right, Solo? Mr. Sozo? We intend to bring heaven on earth. We intend to bring heaven on earth. My soul, spirit, my higher guide, my spirit guide, my demon, if you will, my mother of Jesus, Mary Magdalene, the Holy Grail. I bring forth heaven on earth. The sun is awesome today. It burned off with the clouds. I was in the lot next door and Seminole County Sheriff stopped by. Black guy. He's a nice guy. It was a crash. I told him the owner's out of town on a trip. Heaven on earth for the benefit of all. Love all, exclude none. That which is in our blood is coming alive through detox, breathing, speaking your will and your intent. Now don't scratch that, Zeus. No, easy, kitty cat. Kitty. Monster in the suitcase. Ouch. Oh, that's what I get. Ouch. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. That which is in our blood, we call forth. Zeus, chill out. Stay down. I'd cut your nails, but the blood goes all the way to the tips. I'd cut it, you'd be bleeding. Hey, sit, chill. Hey, still. What is your deal? All right, I love you too. You're a good boy. Here, chew on this. Chew on that. It's not plastic. Chew on that. All right. Go lay down and chew on that. All right. And I'm upstairs and up. What's good, brother? Good things. The sun's up. It's gorgeous up. And I gotta get rid of this battle cry, right? Meditation, discipline, plane. Yeah, I like that idea of discipline. This plane. Discipline. No, this. I intend to bring heaven on earth for the benefit of all mankind, all animals. I'm going to go totally raw. Oh, I can sprout some sprouting factors. I wonder if red bean sprout. I'll have to try it. I don't think so. So we are in the Matrix. I wonder if it's like the movie, like The Golden Compass, and like our true selves are locked up in some iceberg somewhere, right? Are we frozen? And we're telepathically communicating with ourselves with all the... Because everything, it's already happened. We just have to realize why we made the choice. We're along for the ride, bro. All of us. Contain the energy. You can't contain it. You have to like be a sailboat and ride with it. Go with the flow. Florida. Alright, over and out. I'm gonna go work on my sailboats on the other side over here. Just gonna go. I need to work on the sailboat. Whoa, shit. I forgot I chopped up the stair. Come on, Zeusy. I want to jack this up. Push the tarp up. Well, first I'm going to do is go underneath here. And up in there, I'm gonna take a piece of fiberglass and do the keel. I grind it down. I'm gonna take this epoxy and this fiberglass I got over here. This is what I'm gonna do today. I'm making myself work on this boat. I've been putting it off for like 2 years. So I'm gonna find this. Keep that dry. It's rained last night. Hi, Susie. I can't get that chainsaw right. I know you like it, Mr. Angel. Hey, who's that, Buzz? So I cut this out of a cherry tree. It's not quite the right size. See here, listen to this story. There's a cherry tree right here, and see it's missing. There was one big one, then it split off to another one. First hurricane took the top part out where it was big, and the second hurricane took out the rest of it that was already split, and I saved that piece. That's what's out there. Balanced on the... people said I did some graffiti. Knock button, the C, the on button to your computer. Knock is the 11th letter. Knock, knock. K-N-O-W. Or now, or no, or QAnon. What's this? Are we in the balance? Oh, whatchamacallit? I see you, Mike Gregory. I see you too. So look. I got these cactuses from a friend, and they grew into a tree. The last hurricane took them down. Then I get all the babies off it. Look, the hurricane killed it, and I took all the pieces and stuck them in the ground. Now they're turning into trees. This is from the last hurricane. It was a little stick in the ground. Now it's a tree. Right. That one's leaning. Don't get as tall as that up there. But QAnon. So it's knock, knock, QAnon, knock. Seed of love within. And it says C and then 88 miles an hour. But so anyways, I gotta come underneath here. I'm gonna take epoxy and a piece of fiberglass. It's like 2 inches. And I suppose, I don't know what happened with the epoxy, and I put Bondo. Pardon me. I don't know if the Bondo's going to melt from the epoxy or what. I probably shouldn't stuck epoxy. Bondo up there, but sun is shining. I intend to bring heaven on earth for the benefit of all, to love all and exclude none. Which is in my body. I call forth the DNA that is asleep. May it come unlocked. May it blossom, right? Florida, fucking paradise. I'm only like 65 feet above sea level, or 35. I can't remember, 35 or 65. So, here, hey, let me show you this. There wasn't a step in here. So I built like a little refrigerator. I haven't worked on it. Oh, she's got a flashlight on somehow. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I can hear it go. Let me go. Let's see if it'll work. No, it won't work. All right. So I built this. That's some 3/4 inch plywood. And I went to this, actually, I did a job on the coast, 8-story, called the Maverick. Isn't that weird? I worked at the Maverick, one of those timeshare places. And I put a little sink in here, and this is from a piece of dresser. I cut it out, sanded it, and cut this off. And it's pretty cool. I want to get some stuff and make it waterproof. I then get like that filament that you put in there, so you make it refrigerator. So anyways, over and out. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna start working on it. Make it waterproof. If there's any water. Yeah, there's a little bit of water, like 1/2 inch. It's leaking up by the top. Here's what I gotta do. Right here. All this. I gotta like cut this. That's pretty sturdy though. I'm supposed to just fill it in. I have some Bondo, just fill it in. Yeah, fill it in and cover it up. Fuck it, sand it. Nobody know what it looks like. Paint it. That's sturdy now. I probably could rip it out of there if I had to. That probably would. Down to the American flag. I just got up there because my dad had that one up there all the time. Alright. I get weird when I'm online sometimes, right? Alright, so I have no Earth. Alright, so our DNA is supposed to turn on? Something like that? Or it's like a cockatoo. You never heard cockatoos? They cackle, or they get all excited in the morning at sunrise and sunset. You know? It's like we can like we like get pumped up for a football game, you know, when you're in high school, when you played football, you played soccer, and you all got riled up in the locker room before you were hot up at halftime and during the game, you know. Isn't this the game that we're playing right now? Right? What's the difference? Oh, I had a synchronicity. I was up there sun gazing. I didn't bring my phone. And a bald eagle flew overhead. I don't know why. It looks like a white head to me. So, alright. I'm gonna get this epoxy and see what happens. I'll video record it later, I suppose, huh?